Drop it.
What's up, team?
What's up, everybody? How we doing? Oh, I gotta see if this worked. 1 second. I gotta see. It worked.
It works.
It looks good. Yeah, it does look good. It worked.
Okay. Let's go ahead and look at Moderna. Apple won't go over 143.64. All right, so let's go ahead and do Moderna, and then we'll look at Apple. All right.
Dude, this whole market's just chopping around. I feel like it's just a strategy day. Just understanding like there are some days in the market where you just want to sit out. This is probably one of those days. There was a little bit of opportunity for the upside on those 1 minute traffic lights, but if you were playing a lot of the 1 minute traffic lights, it was chop, 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 chop. Really good trade. So again, we talked about this right as the market opened this morning when I started to look through the premiums. They're like 50 or 60% more expensive than what they usually are because of earnings in Powell. If you're going to overpay for contracts going into choppy nonsense and expecting to have great, you got to be very, very careful in days like today.
Yes. Okay, Moderna. Boom. Here we go. So Moderna, pretty much a lot of sideways action here in a 5 minute. I mean, your window of opportunity was not really that big, but if you go to the 1 minute, it breaks it down for you. Again, really not in love with the play. I mean, you got the put, brings you down to a level, and just pretty much sideways for most of the day. I mean, it is what it is. As SGV said, if you can sit on the sidelines, wait for it tomorrow, wait for that volatility. It's gonna happen. Tomorrow we'll be screaming, it's happening! And you guys will make a boatload of money. All right. Let's see. SPY new day high. Let's go ahead and check that out.
Yep. And Juan, keep those damn penny stocks out of our live chat.
Please.
Not for us. No
Please.
penny stocks around here.
Penny stocks for peasants. Don't be a peasant. Be a winner.
Mm-hmm.
And we have the SPY here. Just running on up. All right, you got the traffic lights guiding you through the way here. That's on a 5 minute. I mean, the SPY has been relentless today. As far as opportunity is concerned, you had your opportunity on this move from traffic light to traffic light. If you go ahead and you go to the 5 minute, you could see that really all that is sideways action here, right? You got a little bit of a break here. I'm not chasing anything right now. Maybe we wait for afternoon volatility, right? But as it stands right now, nothing worth chasing. Anything you want to add to?
No, I would say nothing really looked good. We saw it this morning. You guys all saw it on the morning stream. I was like, guys, this is all bullshit price action here. We were making a joke, Gabe, that they were running the anti-STV algorithm because I scaled out of some SPY calls and I was like, I feel like they're just going to stop hunt me and pump it. And I was like, well, it doesn't really matter to me at this point because I'm already trading for free. And then what did the market do? Stop, hunt, pump. I was like, they're just trying to run the anti-STV algorithm today. It's fine. I already made the money, but.
There you go. And ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to Applejacks, a.k.a. Sierra Visuals, a.k.a. Jacob Sierra. His first day is tomorrow, and he will be managing the shorts. If you guys go ahead and go to Market Talk, you will see that I posted a short that he edited for me, and now we have plenty more. Just getting ready to get posted to the socials. Also, shout out to Tabasco Dave, who is actually giving the timestamps for Applejacks to go ahead and find these gems. I tell you what, the earlier stream today was full of gems. What you guys think?
I liked it. I love the emotional damage. The one thing that I wanted people to hear about too is when you went to GameStop, when you were talking about GameStop, if they're going to transfer over to NFTs, it's great and all. What's the volume of NFTs on OpenSea, the largest marketplace? What's the decline on that? Like a fuckload. Also, I see a message from Fitch Trader here. Good afternoon, SB and Gabe. Just pushed my chips to the middle of the table, all in on Lifetime. My wife thinks I'm nuts, but what does she know? Obviously, she doesn't know about the traffic lights, dude. Congrats on Lifetime. Remember, all you guys get that 50% off until the 1st.
That's it. That's it. That is it. All right, guys, before we open up the lines in a little bit, let's go ahead and get some tickers in here, get some afternoon analysis, maybe a play where you absolutely killed it. Actually, that's what I want. I want someone to post in the comments the ticker, the time, the play, and the gains. Right? Ticker, time, play, and gains. So ticker, time, put your calls and your gains on that play. And we're going to go right to the chart and we're going to break it down for you. So,
that'll be fun.
Yes, it is fun. Right? I'm more concerned with the gains of the community. Like, I mean, I'm just going to print my measly 1% over and over and over again.
They've been going crazy. I think Winning Loser had another double-digit day today, too. He's crazy.
I don't know what's up with that guy.
He's wild. Also, I see a lot of slackers on the like button. What are you guys doing? This should be second nature now. Come on. It's all we ask for around here, slackers.
Okay. So let's go ahead and we got this play here. We're going to look at this. We're Myrna. Okay. Let's check this out. This was Moderna. It was an 185 put for February 10th. Okay. When did you enter? We need a timestamp.
Yeah, when do you enter? Friday.
What time?
You front ran it. Was that on a 4-hour? I mean, you're a little bit okay. So you're basically entering in between the 4-hour, in the daily traffic light. That's effectively what you've done, or the 4-hour cross. I mean, you played the 4-hour cross down. You killed it.
No, he played the 4-hour. Yeah, he said, yeah, I was on a 4-hour. We go back to okay. So he played the traffic light going into the cross here. As you guys can see, traffic light, that was 194. He played it in going to the cross. He bought a put for 185. I think that's kind of like gnarly and crazy, right? Considering that that's so sort of kind of out of the money. So KPR, in a situation like this, like, hey man, you hit bingo, congrats. I personally would play at the money at that point.
Yeah.
So you play at the money. That would have been like a 190 put. All right. And well, hey bro, you paid. Congrats on the 4-hour. Traffic light works. 1348 cross works. All right. I like that. I like that setup. Chris Brenneman, SPY puts today at 1058.
Oh, you literally top ticked it. And for that, at that point, I think you top ticked it. Yeah, you did. Well, 1058. I mean, that's a tight one. You going up. That's a rough one. You just kind of YOLO'd that one there, Chris. Yeah, that's a lucky one.
I'm assuming this was the 1 minute. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Why'd you enter so late, Chris? I'm going to ask you that because you do have a traffic light here.
He was on puts. He just played puts down. He just said, "Fuck it, puts." I mean, again, don't be doing that all the time. That's how you're gonna blow up your account. That's why we teach you guys this strategy, and those of you guys who have actually followed it, it works very well for you. It was on the 1 minute light turned yellow, but blinked back to green after you bought. Yeah, you got to make sure that you're confirming those traffic lights because you don't want to be in a fake, basically like a fake out traffic light.
All right, so he got Daniel. You feel the animal. This one. Okay, so Daniel played the 933 NVIDIA call. So he waited for the candle wick to come back to the 13. That's where he entered. And then it just blew up on him on All right, so this mini candle, then he just blow up, and he says he was out in, what's that, 30 seconds? Daniel, what was your percentage gain? What was your percentage
That
gain?
must have been at least 10.
Yeah. Daniel, I know you're excited, but I want your percentage gains as well. 35 seconds, okay. Percentage gains, please. We tell you guys how we want the play narrated, and
And you're just like,
just
seconds. This it's like, just what's the percentage gain? I know there's a delay, so that does get us sometimes.
come on, man. Daniel, what was your gains?
Daniel,
Okay.
what was the damn gain?
Jesus. The latency is only like 3 seconds.
I know it's not that much. Calculating. I think Daniel might be buffering. Oh, SPY new high. There you go. He's faster at trades. You might be.
Loretta, you got AMD. Okay, so Loretta, AMD, which direction? Call, put, what was your percentage gain? What time did you enter? Oh dear, you're asking him to do math.
I wasn't expecting there to be math. It's the stock market. Figure it out.
Daniel, thank you. That was 13%.
Good. Oh, that's really solid.
Wow. Okay. So literally in for 35 seconds for a 13% gain on this candle. Let's bring it back. All right, what was your expiration, Daniel?
I'm guessing Friday.
Yeah, could only be Friday. All right.
It's going to be another 2 minutes before we get a response from Daniel.
13% gains in 30 seconds. Now, if you're using a 10% allocation, guys, that's 1.3% on your port in 30 seconds. Your day's done.
Yeah, this week. Yeah, that's quick. Yeah, if I hit my first trade of the day and I'm up over like 1%, I'm usually just done, or I'm sizing it way down and then just playing around.
Okay. So Algo, another one. Let's see. Doesn't listen to instructions. Algo, I'm going to beat you up. You know that, right? I'm going to beat you up. So Algo, if you're gonna call a ticker, you're gonna call the time frame. You're gonna call the percentage gain. You have to give us a timestamp and then timestamp of entry and exit, and also your expiration. Come on, Algo.
You guys see, Gabe and I talk a lot about consistency, right? You guys consistently don't follow instructions. We saw a lot of messages yesterday of people asking about the payment plan. Guys, the payment plan's not there yet. Listen to the instructions, please. Please. You're going to make me go insane.
Oh, man. Let's see. Dope. Let's see. Can we call in? Winning Loser wants to call in. Winning Loser, we expect you to call in once the number pops up.
Hopefully it's his dad. That would be fun if the Winning Loser's dad calls in.
Okay.
Does that not count as consistency? That's bad consistency. That's consistently being bad. Stop.
Yeah. All right, guys. Make sure you check out the link pinned to the top of the comments here, trade1348.com. It is free for 14 days. It's $69 there and after, but we got 14 days for me to prove myself, STB to prove himself, and for the system to prove itself. So you're risking literally nothing, right? And I mean this, nothing, because you get a paper trade account, you're risking nothing, but you're learning a strategy and a system that can just change the way you trade forever. Absolutely. Yep. Okay, so SoFi.
I hate SoFi. I hate stocks under like $50.
Well, I mean, yeah, everybody hates it too, but SoFi puts, why? Free boy, why? Why puts? Why puts?
What time and what gain? Like that's what we're talking about.
Why puts?
I mean, the only time that I could see maybe was 9:45. That's really it. Wreck-It Ralph, one of your girlfriends joined Trade 1348 today. Welcome to Wreck-It Ralph's one of your girlfriends. Congratulations. Now you don't have to pay for things, Wreck-It Ralph. They can.
Wow. That's very insulting.
He's joking. If you're reading the message that I'm reading, he's joking. He's not serious. He's joking. He's always joking.
Oh man, that sucks. That hurts.
Me and 600 used to go back and forth, but then I realized that he was just a funny troll and he was joking the entire time.
Let's see. Tesla 931. Let's play catch up here. Tesla 931. Enter at 931, 934 exit. Okay, let's look at this on the 1 minute. Oh boy. Tabasco
Yeah,
Dave.
the Tesla one was filthy. Today Tesla was dirty.
Okay, so you front
That's
ran
exactly why
both
we
the
use the stop
call
loss strategy.
and the traffic light. Let's see. You got out at 934. You got out at a level. February 10th expiration, 21% gain. A 10% allocation has you up 2.1%. You guys, you're seeing this in the chat. These are everyday people making like very real and very consistent gains, right? But you imagine a 10% allocation, a 3-minute workday, hits 2.1 on a port, done. Just done.
Yeah. David, Invictus is slow today. It's there's not much happening when you see days like this. Again, today in general is probably a day that you don't want to be trading too much.
Yeah.
There's only been 3 trades loaded with Invictus. Usually it's like 30, 50. Like there's a bunch of them.
Yeah, 4 trades today. It's batting 33%. I would wait for the afternoon, just because that's what the market likes to do.
Yeah. I think the afternoon could get very spicy.
Yes, the afternoon will be very, very, very spicy. Oh man, SPY very tempting. Okay, so this is our job here, to protect you from yourself. So let's see if we can confirm this. SPY on the 1 minute, nothing actionable yet.
It's 50-50. The risk there is super tight. I don't have a problem with it. It's just, I mean, again, at this point in the day and with the day that we're having right now, I wouldn't trust any of these slips of the 13 on the 1 minute. That we've seen it so many times. Slips to 13, maybe even slips to 48, comes right back up. It just keeps doing it, chopping around.
We go to the 5 minute, it's remaining bullish. I mean, there's nothing here that suggests anything bearish at the moment. So if you're going to play it, you're playing for a quick scalp. The thing is that, like, again, your window of opportunity is so small, and, you know, the risk to reward is just so lopsided at this point, right? RSI is still elevated. It's bullish, not overcooked. Moving average just trending sideways, doing its thing here, right? I don't know. I really don't know. So we have a call in, but don't recognize the name of the number. We're not going to pick that up just yet because we have not put the number up on the stream. But yeah, stay away from the 1 minute here, guys, for now.
Yeah, it just popped back above the 13 on the 1 minute and didn't even get a traffic light.
Yeah. There you go. You see? If you're going to front run on the 1 minute, you're going to front run the traffic light on the 1 minute, you're going to get smoked.
Don't front run the traffic lights. Gabe and I have talked about this before. No matter how amazing we make the tools that we provide you guys, and they are absolutely amazing, somebody's always going to try and front run it. Guys, it's all built out for a very, very specific reason. You need the confirmation. Don't try to front run the front run. It's not going to play out well for you.
No. If you're entering with hope and a prayer, just save that for the AMC guys. Let's see. What else are you guys looking at?
I can sit here and watch the chart all day and want to play options. I'm not sure what you mean there, Jason. What alert do you think you should use the most? I think you should paper trade and watch all the videos first. Don't try to hop right in. This is not like it's going to take you some time in order to get a grasp of the system. Depending on what type of person you are, you might get it very quickly and you're able to go out and make a bunch of money with it. For others, it's going to take more time for you to actually come in and learn the system. And you need to get that foundation of the normal 1348, the crosses, the strategy behind it before you start moving into the predictives, Invictus, and then even the traffic lights. The traffic lights are filthy, but remember what we say, they make you more of what you already are. So if you're already a pretty proficient trader and you're able to manage your emotions and discipline and risk, then you're going to have a lot of success with it. If you're a willy-nilly YOLO motherfucker, then you're going to have a struggle with that. So make sure you take it slow. This is not a quick game. It's a long game.
Yeah. Minas, whatever your name. You know, I'm not an AMC anymore. Screw it. I don't care for it. Let's see. See, everyone's saying it looks dark in there. Vix, put on a light.
No, that's one person. It looks great on my screen. I see it on YouTube right now. It looks great.
Well, it doesn't look great on their screen. The customer's always
then
right.
I just have it on the TV and it looks dark. Like my TV, it makes it look like icky. And then I look at it over here. Let me see. Okay, if I pull it up on my phone and it looks bad, then I'll change
it. It's happening.
Let's see.
Oh man. So you're exposed for your background. That's why you're dark. So if you're exposed for you, then the background gets darker. Any photographers in the chat that can confirm this?
Fuck it. I'll change it. I'll change it back. That's so annoying.
There you go, you beautiful son of a bitch.
It's so annoying. I want to use the background.
Okay, so
I have to figure
you
that out.
can do that, but you're still going to need your light. You're probably going to need the polarizer, which I sent you, so it could take the reflection off the glass from you. And then you expose for you and not the background, and you're good. So, yeah.
I'll have that figured out soon.
Yeah. The photographers in the chat, just let it rip on STV. Go ahead. 3, 2, 1, go.
Guys, I'm going to rip it right back at you. I got like 70-something thousand subs on YouTube by talking into my phone as my mic and hitting Command-Shift-4 on my laptop. Anything is possible. Expose yourself to yourself? That sounds like masturbation, Gabe. Is that what you're trying to get me to do on the stream?
If it fits on camera, that's embarrassing.
Look at it, bro. This is my hands right here. That's like a yard.
Ladies and gents. Oh man. Yeah, I love Marvel. I'm such a dweeb. Marvel and DC. I don't discriminate. I love them all. I love yeah, so STV, see what just happened? Your monitor light just lit your face.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, which actually makes you look better. So it means that your light's on the wrong position.
No.
Bring it in front. Come on.
Hold on.
Come on, you sexy
fuck.
fuck.
In front of the screen. How about that?
Yeah, much better.
I'm going to have a stroke from this light being here.
Hey, man. Listen. I got 1, 2. I got a third one up here. Let me
How
show
have
you
you
guys.
not died?
Yeah, watch this, right? So that one's off. That one's off. And then I got this one here. Just getting me. So
All right. Let's get back to work. We can do this later.
there's nothing going on. We might as well do it while you're like live.
Do the call-ins. Let's get some call-ins.
Let's see. So, okay, so Hyper One has a question. So, when you buy an option on Webull and you go to sell, it gives you the option sell or stop loss. After you set your stop, what to change your stop for a high profit? It will show up stop number. Okay, I'm just
You
really
just
know.
modify the stop order. If you're trying to move your stop up, you just modify the order. You go into orders and you can move it up.
That's it. That's it. Let's see. Let's get the call-ins going.
Let's see.
See, now you're nicely exposed, you handsome son of a bitch.
That's what she said. Who's ready to call us? Everybody ready? I hope there's some dum-dums from Twitter over here coming to say hi to Gabe. I love it. I love when people come in and try to say dumb shit, and then we can just run circles around them. It's never happened, and I can't wait for the day that it happens.
All right. Let's go. We're gonna enable call-ins. Winning loser, you're up. 978-545-1348. Let's go, man.
Let's see.
And we're waiting.
Who wants to call in? In the meantime, guys, hit that like button. You guys are slacking. You always are. Make sure you get your free trials. 50% off lifetime till tomorrow.
All right. Sean Reed's calling again.
That's winning loser.
Yeah, there you go. What's up, brother? And you're live.
¿Qué pasó?
How you doing, man?
Hola, ¿cómo está? I'm doing all right. I'm just hanging out. I'm doing some welding right now and burning the shit out of myself.
You would never get Latina
but,
pussy talking that way, by the way. Don't ever do that again, please.
Yeah, okay. I usually, the way I get pussy is I use my Australian accent, and women love it. They fucking absolutely love it, like 100%.
Your what accent?
So, my Aussie accent. Like if I talk to you guys like when it's from Australia, you know what I'm saying, mate? It's all good if it goes. I love that. They fucking get hot. But anyways, so I had a question for you guys. So I have TradingView, but I can only use it on my phone, and it sucks. Now, with that said, I'm able to see traffic lights only on the 3-minute, and I'm still kind of new to the TradingView thing. But and I don't get to play around with it a lot since I'm in the middle of working on cars, and then I have the manager probably like looking at me and hunting at me and trying to figure out if I'm on my phone and doing whatever. But with that said, I noticed that you guys had put the 10 EMA on the charts, and so does the 10 EMA correlate with the traffic lights when it crosses the 13?
It does correlate. It does correlate to the traffic lights. Absolutely. Hold on. We have technical difficulties.
So, and,
all right. So, I was just going to suggest this. If you can't do it on your phone, get yourself like an iPad and then turn your phone into a hotspot so that your iPad can connect to it.
Dude, my manager would shit his pants. Would be like, "You have a fucking." Now,
tell your manager he could go fuck himself. You're printing 20% a day. Tell him he could go fuck himself.
I would love to. I have a 5-year plan. I'm hoping the 5-year plan makes it more like a 3-year plan when I am able to quit my job. But
wait. So you're printing you're printing this much while you're working? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, I jump in early in the morning on the 1 minute with multiple contracts. I do go in a little heavier. I usually use like 25 to 35% of my portfolio on contracts. But then again, I try to mitigate my risk by pulling it at like 2% loss if it goes down, if I end up with a 2% loss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or a 3% loss. I don't go for the 10 or the 15, being that I'm allocating a lot more of my portfolio to make that money. Now, since I can't really utilize the 1 minute traffic lights on TradingView, I have the 10. When you guys first put up the 10 EMA, I put that on my chart immediately. But then I noticed that you guys came out with the traffic light thing. And to me, it seems like the 10 EMA correlates and shows the shift of momentum with the 13 EMA. So that's how I use the traffic light on Webull, because I only trade on Webull. Looking at TradingView on my phone is just the dumbest thing in the world. Like, they really need to get their shit together.
All right. Well, first off, how big's your phone? How big's your phone?
I have a Note 10, so it's a pretty decent sized phone. It's a lot bigger than
it is.
It's not like a little iPhone or anything like that. So
yeah, it is a pretty decent phone. So, are you using TradingView, the TradingView app, or are you using the TradingView through Chrome browser?
I'm using the browser, and because the app, when I go to use the app, for some reason it doesn't save the 1348 stuff that I saved. It's weird. I haven't figured that out. It's like I have to sit down and just like relax one day in the morning, like it's like on a Saturday when I'm not working, and I get up at like 10 o'clock in the morning and I just sit there and I try to like analyze things and try to get familiar with that. And I'm just like trying to find the runaround, you know what I'm saying? Or the workaround, I should say, and how it works out. But it doesn't, for some reason, it just doesn't come up on the app. But and I have both. So I'm only able to use the Chrome browser. And even with that, that's a weird thing on the phone. It really is. So it's so small, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then I got the Genie in the way, which is fine. I'm not going to complain. But so I've been just trying to try to work around not being able to use TradingView, but use the traffic lights by using on Webull. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna be very, very hard on you right now, and I'm gonna give you two suggestions, but they're really not suggestions. They're essentially investments in your long-term for your long-term success. Okay.
Yeah.
Two things. Use TradingView. Webull, you're not getting levels automated for you. So that's one. That's
I'm not.
Yeah. That's one. Two.
I have to plot those out myself.
Okay. Number two, you have a Note 10. I believe you could still get massive credit for trading in your Note 10 for a Fold 4. Whenever I'm on the go, I'm trading on, and I don't have the privilege of two screens. I use the Fold 4. So when it opens up, it gives you massive amounts of real estate. There are quite a few people in the community who, they have transitioned over to the Fold 4 specifically for that. And it's one of the reasons why I'm a big fan of the Galaxy Fold series. Because it opens up the chart really, really quick. And if you're familiar with Android, it's really, really easy to just swap the app, right? So you go from, Chrome to Webull really quick, right? I think with that, time to say bye to the Note 10 and just who's your provider? You could do installments on it, right? Pretty cheap.
Yeah, definitely. It's T-Mobile right now. Well, it was Sprint, and it turned into T-Mobile. But,
I would honestly like suggest that that's the way for the future for you, because if you're playing it on Webull and you're trying to emulate what we're doing on Webull, first off, sometimes you have a mismatch with EMAs, right? That's one. You don't get support and resistance. That's two. And three, I mean, like Webull, we just use it to process our orders. I don't use the Webull charts much anymore, right? So you also miss out on the opportunity to get the blue pill lines whenever I do a refresh or I save on the charts.
Yeah,
so,
that is true.
Yeah.
True.
So I think
I kind of fly blind a little bit. But.
Yeah. I think you just go ahead and invest in yourself, man. It's really not much. I'm sure you can find a deal in a promo and just put it on a flex pay, and all your problems are solved. As far as solving a problem with
All
your
right.
boss, you just tell him, be like, bro, I'm doing something here. Like
I'm,
this.
I'm making moves. I'm making moves, bro.
That's it. It's really that simple, man. But
Right
there's a
on.
reason why we put a lot of emphasis on these charts, particularly for the 1348 Genie, for the levels, for the price of the levels, right? So everything stays pretty actionable here, right? And just type Jonah said, put your boss on 1348, and he'll be a little more sympathetic to you.
Yeah, he just came over to me. So. He's just like, "Are you all right?" I got my head stuck in the car right now, so I'm just gonna feed him for bullshit. So, it's all good though.
All right, man. Well,
All
thanks
good.
for calling in, bro.
All right, guys.
Take it easy, man.
Thanks for accepting my
All right.
call. Good to hear from you guys. Yeah, bye.
All right, buddy. Peace. This is going to be a great example of investing in yourself, right? We try not to cut corners. For me, bouncing from one chart to another chart, then to execute an order, for me, it just becomes too redundant, and there's a lot of fat fingering in between all of that, right? So, yeah, if you want to play this game, make sure you have the tools to play it. Could I set up these indicators on a different platform, or do I have to use TradingView? We advise TradingView. We develop for TradingView, right? Again, no one's cutting corners here. All right, let's see. STV, what happened here? Was it your Wi-Fi again? And that's another good point. TradingView does interface with brokers. I do not see you. Like, I don't see you here. I'm looking for you. Jeez Louise. Let's see if you came. You're loud. I don't see you here, man. What's up? Oh, Streamlabs booted you. Oh, that really sucks. That sucks. Let's see. You're not getting Blue Pill updates. You should, especially if it hits save. So, for instance, everybody going over to the SPY on your TradingView, right? And I'm going to move the Blue Pill line above these candles here, right? So it should look like this. I'm simply going to click save. So as long as you're using TradingView on a web browser, and as long as you have this copy of the chart saved, this should also update. Adam says it was STV on solar power. Pull the shades back up. Hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Well, we know that STV is coming back on at 1:30 Eastern Time. STV, drop a link in the chat so everyone can go ahead and follow on over to your stream. All right. Let's see. No update here. Only update if you haven't made any changes to their chart is drawing their own level and saving it. Okay. Okay. So, So, Hot Potato, you're saying that once they make a change to the chart themselves, it's no longer attached to mine. Is that what you're saying? Christian Valdez wants this hug. What the hell? You guys are weird. All right, so Hot Potato confirmed it. As long as when you make a change to the chart after I've given it to you, it's no longer connected. Oh God, El Bago. It's hilarious. Hilarious. Okay, what other tickers do we have here? So we flow says that makes sense. I add and switch up levels all the time. STV wants to know why are you changing the charts anyways? Um, leave him alone, STV. Leave him alone. Leave him alone. Um, so how do I correct the problem? Go to Discord and click on alert. You can do that as well. Yes. Let me see something. If I go to, I'm going to go to UNG here. And I'm going to go to TradingView. Interesting. Let's see. I'm wondering what link it is. 1 second. Go to TradingView. Is that essentially the same? Let's see. Yeah, just resaved the chart. SPY going as flat as the X's ass. Moonbound. Those from yesterday. All right. Let's see. If you go into platform, I'm really, really curious if, for instance, you go to platform. Let me see. If you go to platform here and you do a symbol lookup, right? So you guys are doing this here, right? And we're going to do SPY. We click it here. And then we go ahead and go to the chart. Go to TradingView. Does it bring up the updated chart or it brings up your chart? Let us know. Just trying to troubleshoot this right now. Really, really sucks. Okay. All right. See, like the shaft trend cycle STC. Okay, cool. So Wreck-It Ralph. Actually, let me get these headphones off. I don't need these headphones. All right. SPY, MACD, RSI, and cross coming up. All right. Let's go ahead and look at the SPY. Wreck-It Ralph. Where? On the 1 minute? Oh, there you go. Okay. So guys, you have the opportunity to play this traffic light on the 1 minute with the SPY. Right here, yeah, you could definitely play it. Identify your risk. Your risk is going to be the 13 here, or your risk could be 403.86, right? Because that's where you're consolidating right there. So that is your risk, 403.86, if you entered in on this traffic light here on the 1 minute. All right, that's how we would play that. Let's see. Meta. All right, let's check out Meta. Meta platforms. And Meta is just running on the 1 minute, and on the 5 minute, it's just an EMA braid right here, guys. So let me explain to you if you guys don't remember in curriculum, when you see all the EMAs like this, just literally bunched up here, we call this basically an EMA sandwich or an EMA braid, and that's something we don't like to hang out in. Let's see. Question: how long after joining Lifetime does it take? Well, if you join Lifetime now, 1348 Lifetime, you get access to the master classes immediately. If you join on the installment, then that is a week delay. And if you join 1348 Lifetime, you get access to the 1 minute yellow traffic light alerts on your favorite stocks before everybody else, right? So let's see. What other tickers do we have here? Let's go ahead and look at Apple. I'm really, really curious as to what Apple's doing here. So let's go ahead and check this out. Apple doing a whole lot of nothing on a 5. What's happening on the 1? The traffic light on the 1 brought you all the way down to the 200. So this is a great example of a traffic light you don't want, where you get a traffic light, but the wick is all the way down to the 200 on the 1 minute, right? Now, if you entered this traffic light with somewhere here at 143.46 and you managed to get down to 143.31 where the wick hits the 200, congratulations, right? You made some money. But now we've entered a put. You probably wanted to wait for the retracement, as we like to do, and then played into this put. Again, you get another wick down to nearly the 200 here. So the 1 minute says we're going down, but the 5 minute says, yeah, we're flirting with the 48. This is really interesting. Guys, whatever is the 200 on the 1 minute is usually the 48 on the 5. Okay? Just remember that, right? Whatever is the 1 minute, the 200 on the 1 minute is the 48 on the 5. Let's see. 4 hour on CAT. Let's go ahead and look at CAT on the 4 hour. And this is looking really, really spicy, but you have a blue pill line here. You do have a level here with CAT. I'm probably going to wait for a break of this level. That way it gives me a little room to run down to 244.30, which is this level right here. Okay, so I'll wait for that. Now, if you got in on this traffic light here, I mean, you made a little bit of money. Maybe not. Maybe you're stuck here because it overextended. But again, you always want to wait for that retracement, especially when there's levels here. All right. Can you look at let's see, is Apple 143.64 level blue pill line? Let's go ahead and look at Apple one more time. And Apple on the 5 minute, the 143.75 is that what you're looking at? I don't have a level at 143.64. Well, you have that level here. Okay, I see what you're saying. It is not a blue pill line. I have not created a blue pill line here. Okay, but this was a level that I rejected from. Currently, that level is no longer valid up until we get a signal that it's coming back up. Okay, that's what we're waiting for. So we have a break up to 13 on the 5 minute. It looks like it's getting caught in its own sandwich here. You guys can see this? You guys see this? It really looks like it's going to get caught in its own sandwich and possibly begin braiding here, right? I really don't see anything actionable other than the opportunity presented on the 1 minute if you played it right from the 13 and the 48, possibly on this candle down to the 200. As it stands right now, there's really nothing going on. Definitely respecting the 200 here. So please, guys, don't front run anything. Wait for an actionable alert. As you can see, now we got a traffic light on Apple on the 5 minute. This does not mean, all right, so we're going to do this real time. Okay, this is fun. So now this is fun. We're looking at this real time. You see a traffic light flickering, right? This candle is not valid until it closes with a traffic light. Okay, so now the question is it going to close below the 48? Is it going to close below the 200? Do not front run a yellow traffic light as it's flickering. There's 47 seconds left on this candle. So let's see. Now, if you get a nice break of the 200 here, this would be really, really sweet. Really, really sweet if we get a nice break of the 200 here. This should be fun. Spy, it happened. It happened. On the 1 minute? Okay. So there you go. You got your traffic light. You got your put. It happened. You had you had your crime candle here. Oh, man. Traffic lights for the win, always. That's where you're probably going to want to take profit. Look at where price action is relative to this level. This is how we play it. You always take profit at or around a level, especially if it's reacting to it. So here you have your level on the 1 minute with the SPY. Let's see what happens here. You go to the 5 minute, definitely respecting this level. Again, let's see what happens here. An 8% move is a very healthy move. It really, really is. No, Fitch Trader, no. There's really no importance as to how we read this. It's just make sure you read them all. And let me go ahead and fix that for you. There you go. Does that feel a little normal for you? All right, let's fix that. There's really no, you're reading all of them equally. Everything gets read equally. All right. But on SPY, when you have been out, let's see, what do you mean? Dink, let's see. On what time frame? On what time frame? This candle here, you probably would have been out, but I did say your risk was 403.86, somewhere around this candle here. That's where I said your risk was. So this candle, you know, I'm hanging out. I'm hanging out for a little bit. The traffic light was coming too close to the 48 and the 13, but I saw a level here. So this is what I declared my risk to be. Right? You come down and hit a level. We found that level right here. And now you have price action reacting to it. Nicky Ricky, Genie is key. Gabe, why do people think the stock market retail traders are gamblers? Because for the most part, they are. Because for the most part, they don't know how to buy options. They go ahead and they buy options way out of the money simply because it's cheaper. And then in their mind, they're like, okay, less risk, more reward, right? They're thinking less risk, more reward because it's dirt cheap, right? But see, here's the thing. I don't care. I don't care if you're buying dollar scratch-off tickets, right? If you got to buy $200 scratch-off tickets before you could hit one, I don't like those odds. So that's what's happening with retail. You know, they chase the cheap contracts. They don't understand that you should be buying at the money, just like institutions do. Institutions buy at the money or in the money. They do not buy way out of the money. STV, because people use bankruptcy as a buy signal. That's hilarious. That is hilarious. All right, guys, I'm signing out. Make sure you check out trade1348.com for your 14 days free. Just go get you some, right? Check out STV. He is going live in 2 minutes. Hopefully he doesn't get shorted by his own Wi-Fi. And I am signing